Good morning, VIPs. How's everyone doing? I hope you are fine. Today, I want to do a little bit of a routine recommendation from me, the VIP way, and this is for the Muslims, the VIP Muslim friends that we have in the group in our program. And for those of you who are non-Muslims, and if you want to give this a go, doing absolute fast, you're more than welcome to do so. And before we get started, I want to talk about how we can use this guide and what are the things that you need to make changes with. Okay, so first of all, for those of you who don't know, this is inside your VIP Body Thrive resources. Tab is under routines. I just added on after the pre-VIP and the VIP levels 1 to 3, and you got a non-IF way, basically those who want to just do normally in terms of doing your Ramadan fasting, and those who want to do absolute fast that's longer. Right, so this is about 12-13 hours, and this is about 20 hours of fast, so depending on your ability, depending on where you're at. Okay, so how to use this guide? This guide is for those who are working from 8 to 5. So if you're working shifts, you need to make changes, adapt to the make adaptations to the whole concept of it all, and share it with me in your VIP journal. What's your routine like? Okay. Next one is, of course, everyone, those working 8 to 5, those Muslims who are doing this, those on shifts, those who are non-Muslims who are doing absolute fast. You need to do this in the basis of progressiveness and progression, making sure that you get better 1% daily. Okay. Do not go 100% compliance if your body and your mind is not ready for it. Workout timings I already placed there is based on my recommendation. If you are conditioned to do at different timings, of course, please go ahead and do so. Just remember that your workouts will be less intense. We're looking at 50 to 70% of your usual intensity. For myself, because I'm conditioned, after 4 or 5 days, then I'll ramp it up to 100%. Otherwise, my first few days is just going to be a slack kind of workout, and the slack workouts are the ones that's going to propel me forward and going to propel you forward as you go into your Ramadan, into your fasting, absolute fast activities. Okay, so the ibadah activities and times are highly recommended. Now, as you know, those Muslim VIPs of mine, as you know, the VIP is not about losing weight, it's about changing our lifestyle to become better people. And in this case, if you're a Muslim, I'm gonna talk and share with you from a Muslim perspective on what you can do, because everything has to be holistically planned and integrated. Okay, so it is not about just losing weight. It is not. It's about getting better every single day. Water I've placed in here and there. There's about 8 sessions of water that you're supposed to take, so that's enough for most of us. Enough sleep, this is something that we may be challenged with. The way I schedule it, because of the Qiyam and all, you may only have about 5 hours. Of course, you can make changes along the way. Okay, now let's talk about this column here first. For those who are doing normal absolute fast, meaning you eat your iftar, you eat your sahur at the normal times. So 4:30 a.m. wake up and start your day. Okay, now the orientation is such that I said 4:30 a.m. to wake up your day. Of course, some of you may look at it as you start your day at Qiyam at 2 a.m. So it depends on your choice, but for our context here, we're going to talk about starting your day at 4:30 a.m. Okay, so wake up at 4:30, do your 10 lazy squats, and do your yoga stretches, your cobra stretch, very gentle, very relaxed. You do your child pose, just stretch everything out, do your downward dog, get ready for your day. Now this is only for 2 minutes. Invest in these 2 minutes so that you can propel yourself forward later on. You'll find that your muscles are ready, or relatively ready, compared to someone who just wake up and just go. They will find that it's harder to start their day. And after that, go and take your wudu, do your solat tahajjud, 2 to 8 raka'at plus 3 witr after that, and of course these are all sunnah. 5 o'clock thereabouts, go for your sahur. As much as possible, go for 50 to 70% protein, 30% smart carbs, high in fiber. Go for whole meal kind of foods, and then of course vegetables if you are able to eat in the morning. If you are not able to, I would say get acquainted with it, because it's 30 days, and if you don't know how to eat vegetables in the morning, you are going to deprive your body of good vitamins, that especially those water soluble ones, if you are having fruits also here. Okay, so progressively learn how to be able to eat your veg here. I'm gonna make it bigger so everyone can see better, right? Okay, so from here, have your black coffee. All this to be done before, too fast, water after a meal, sorry, water after a meal. And then you may want to shower and everything else. Do I have the shower on here? Oh, shower on. I'm just gonna add this here. Okay, I missed something out here. This, after your work, after your session of your 2 minutes warm up for the day, state your 5 whys, state the intentions of why you need to get better every single day. Ramadan or not Ramadan, do this. It takes less than, I would say, 0 minutes, 0 seconds, because you are doing other things concurrently. So instead of having a blur mind or an empty mind, which is good, right? It is good to clear your mind, but if you are able to set intentions very early in the morning, the reasons why you need to be healthy, why you need to prioritize yourself, that will usually help you in the routines that's to and activities that's to come. One reason why is because you remind yourself that you are very important, so that you can be continue to be important to yourself, to your family, to your loved ones, so that you can provide for them. Always have your 5 whys on. If you don't know how to do this, go to your success guide, search for 5 whys, search for intention coaching video. Okay, and from here, let's go back here, shower, and then have your black coffee. All this to be done before your 5:30 subuh, and then have water again, right? And have your wudu, go for your subuh with a family as much as possible. That would be great. And then your absolute fast will start, and it will last until maghrib. All right, so 6 o'clock onwards, nothing here. I'll just work, right? And at 12, when people go for lunch, this is your time to go for your break. And I would say go for a power nap, 10 to 15 minutes. Set as many alarms as you need. Do not go overboard. Maximum is 30 minutes. First few days, you may want to acclimatize your body to doing this. You may want to have slightly longer. That's perfectly fine. But 10 to 15 minutes of power nap, super. And of course, it's sunnah also. Right? Too much is bad, huh? Alright, so from here 1 o'clock, I would say do some simple exercises. So if you notice here, 10 to 20 squats, 10 to 20 push-ups. This takes less than 5 minutes. Takes less than 5 minutes. Do your yoga stretches, do your other stretches. 1:05, do your zuhur, and everything is between 1 to 1:15. You should be done with this routine here. Next up, 4:30 again for Asar. So if you realize, right, I have placed your activities around your solat timings, because then it's easier for you to just compartmentalize them, right? Instead of having breaks. Of course, you can have breaks in between. The activity of hour by the hour of movement is still on. If you want to stand up at 2 o'clock, at 3 o'clock, or at 5 o'clock, after your whatever timings that you have for your work, do some marching on the spot to clock your 10,000 steps. That will be absolutely fantastic. I didn't put it here because it's a given. Okay, so hour on the hour, activity on the hour is absolutely recommended. So coming back to this, for those of us who are doing absolute fast, who are Muslims, who before you do your Salat Asar, do your 10 to 20 squats, 10 to 20 push-ups. You don't have to do the full CS challenge, just basic stuff. Lower body works, the squats works the lower body and upper body, and the push-ups works the upper body and also the lower body, and of course both work in mixed sections. Superb exercises that you can do. Power nap at about 5 o'clock after your workout, if after your work, if it is possible, put in this power nap somewhere in there. Then we have 2 power naps, right? Because remember, you are gearing up for the lack of sleep again later on, or trying to recover from the sleep that's lacking from yesterday. At 6 o'clock, this is your power hour that I've set for you. You can put at any point in time. For me, I do my power hour here. Okay, I do my power hour here, and sometimes here, because I have my PT clients that's training around here. But I will have my power hour before my lunch, because I've always been doing that, and I am geared mentally for that. Physically, I am not ready for it yet, even though I feel that I can, but I know that I need to acclimatize. So the first few days, I might do like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and as I get better and better acclimatized to the lack of water, lack of food, of course that was normal, lack of water, and the fact that a lack of sleep, I will be doing a full hour here. Okay, I will be doing a full hour, and this power hour need not necessarily be only physical. It's also about the mind, about how we can learn new things when we are doing our workouts or not workouts. Audible.com, read a book, something that's away from work. Okay, your power hour needs to be there. So coming back to this, that's here, power nap. Yeah, so this is my workout recommendation for you. 30 to 60 minutes workout in air-conditioned room as much as possible. If you don't have an air-conditioned room, it is okay. Have your fan pointing at you. Hypertrophy training, please, if you cannot do hypertrophy training, do your body weight exercises. Yeah, they are all in growfitness.com/learn/body weight, and also /CS challenge. So do this as much as possible. Try not to do cardio based exercises, because you will get thirsty. Okay, you will get thirsty because cardio based exercises require a lot more water or thermal regulation from your end, which is water based. You need to drink water lah. Right, so this has been 30 to 60 minutes. I put that 30 at this time slot here. The reason is because this time here you may need to help prepare for food, so I'm going to leave that empty depending on whether you need to do that or not. You have to prepare your help the family to prepare food, multitask at the same time. Oh, wait, hold up, I forgot to say. But now, instead of counting reps, my suggestion is you may want to do zikir instead, right? So instead of like 1, 2, 3, so you may want to say you want to zikir subhanallah, alhamdulillah, wa la ilaha illallah, wallahu akbar, wa la hawla wa la quwwata illa billahi al-aliyyil azim. That's 5, and then you can keep on going for another 5. That's between 6 to 12 reps. 2 of that, boom, multitasking. Okay, and those of you who are doing PT windows, your PT, this is another window for you. If you are able to work out at this time, just bear in mind that at this time your willpower is going to be low. It's a fact that we don't have food for a long time. We don't have water for a long time. We work hard in the day. We are going to be fatigued. Our mind is going to run at lower capacity. Okay, our ability is lower capacity. Now, that being said, that doesn't mean that it is true for everyone. Again, during Ramadan, I have done this before. I also, if I don't have my power hour here in the day, what I do is I work out during this time, and the first few days, I'm going to tell you, is going to be extremely difficult. But after a few days, you acclimatize yourself with the overload that you put in your body, which is about 10% more than usual in terms of difficulty. You'll be okay. You'll find that this is a doable thing. So for me personally, I like to work out between 6 to 7, because after I work out, I can drink water, right? And just so you know, there are many instances that I work out during my absolute fast, no water, no food for the last 20 hours, and I'm stronger during this window here, than when I am doing IF or doing non-IF. So it's quite amazing what the body can do without food. And if you think that this is BS, think again, because if you do a search and do a what do you call this, your research, there are those who are doing absolute fast or fast and they get stronger during this period in time. Many reasons, because hormones, we reset our hormones, our testosterone level goes up, our endorphin level goes up. Yes, we may be hungry for those who are not accustomed to it, but the hormones work for us, not against us, right? And the mind is much stronger after the first few days, such that we can lift heavy. And I tell you personally, I have hit personal bests during this time, and it's at the tail end of Ramadan. It's quite amazing. And there are people, there are witnesses, there are, I want to say witnesses, there are like my workout buddies who actually look and see me improving my personal bests during this time. And the secret to it is actually progressively build up to it. Okay, build up to it, can be done. Just remember, listen to your body. If you're dehydrated, don't push yourself. At any point in time, if you're dehydrated, don't push yourself, please. Alright, today 6:45. Prepare for your iftar. It'll be good to help out with the family, with the plates, with the food. If you're cooking, of course you have to start much earlier. And this is the time before our Maghrib. This is the time that we should be reading the Quran, also making dua. So for some of us who are preparing food and also working out during this time, you can do this by multitasking. Okay, this is also the time where it's extremely challenging. I know this is the time where we are tired, mentally tired, we are thirsty, we are hungry, and other people around us are also hungry and thirsty. If you have little kids, they will want your attention, our attention. This is the most challenging time for us, but remember that the spirit of Ramadan is there. And if, let's say, you want to thrive as a Muslim who's doing this from the VIP angle, just be patient, just know what other people are thinking, their emotions. Just be in control of your emotions, and you should be able to do this as a habit, to be able to have a high level of resilience and persistence, and still being able to make dua from the bottom of your heart. Yeah. So at 7 o'clock, still, yeah, this is the whole 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock, just before the hour before iftar. And 7:10, please do your iftar, buka with your family, start with your kurma. It's perfectly fine, it's sunnah. Have your water for a start. Okay, for a start, I put W3. This should be your third time drinking water when you wake up, after you wake up in the morning. Okay, so eat as usual. Eat your Ramadan food. It is okay. You want to buy and tapao food from your food court. I don't know whether Geylang is open or not, whether you have delivery on, it is okay. But as much as possible, 60 to 80% protein. The balance, you have your veg, you have your one serving of fruit. Okay, you can have all these things going on. You can even have porridge. You can, I won't say you can, but as much as possible, don't. Okay, porridge are nice, but you know it's all anti-carbs with tiny bits and pieces of protein. You can have them, but my suggestion is, as much as possible, don't, because it will spike your insulin as crazy and you get hungry and there's not enough fiber in it. So as much as possible, try to not have that. And I say I can, but as much as possible, don't, because of all the benefits of not having your porridge. Okay. There will be stories around here like, oh no, I've been doing this all the while, this is our family custom, this is our family method. Yes, it is, but remember, now you are trying to change your body. You want other people, your family's health to increase, so you may want to change this up. So if you have lots of stories in here that's ingrained in your old worldview, you have to get back into analyzing what they are and make those changes, right? I hope you don't mind me saying it outright, because there's no need to beat around the bush. Stories are stories. Sometimes we hold on dearly to them. They will not make changes to our body. So you need to make changes to whatever stories that you have in the past, your old worldview with a new worldview, and communicate this with your family. Communicate the benefits of eating healthy, the benefits of doing all these routines here. It is good also for the kids and other family members to follow. They may not be committed enough, just like you, because you are committed to be in this. But it is okay with you being the leader, the co-leader of the family. They will follow suit. Okay, and if you are a father or a mother, my suggestion is instill this timetable in them from young, so that it's going to be easier for you in the future to guide and coach them, and of course for them to carry on these routines and habits on their own. Okay, so Salat Maghrib with family at 7:25, wind down, relax a bit, don't eat too much. Remember, you can eat 80-90% full, that's perfectly fine. And then at 8:20, do your Isha with your family. Of course, your Salat Sunnah, whatever it is that you want to do, please go ahead and do that before and after. And have your water again after your Isha or before your Isha, and remember to go for your toilet break. Put that toilet break, I know it sounds funny, but it's not, because sometimes we forget, and because of that your Tarawih is going to be affected. Right now, this year is 2019, around 2020 now, and because of the COVID period, we are not going out for Tarawih. Please do not go out for your Tarawih to meet up with other family members. Do not do that. Do it from home. Please stay away. Social distancing is ibadah for us, and do this with your family, please. Same people in the family. And at midpoint, please go for your water break or your toilet break also. And we're looking at about 1 hour of ibadah here in terms of Salat Tarawih. Okay. Now, once you're done with this at 9:30, my suggestion is, instead of just relaxing, you're a bit tired, do one CS challenge. One. Okay. There's about 8 minutes. 8 minutes of CS challenge. Do your stretches. And then drink water again. If you do not have your power hour in the day, because you cannot take it, you cannot work out with no water, whatever other reasons that you have, this is going to be your power hour. Okay, your power hour can be half an hour, can be 60 minutes, is perfectly fine. And the most importantly is you do put in your power hour in here, and then go for your shower. Hot shower, because it will help you lower down your temperature. It's going to help you sleep better. Talking about that, if you have issues with sleeping, go to the success guide. There are 3 infographics there that will help you get your sleep better. Okay, so after that, I'm going to put here at 1 o'clock, 11 o'clock, go to bed, have your sleep on. And for those of you who want to wake up in the morning, you can do it at any time, right? You can do it at 2, you can do it at 3 and 4, but I would say wake up in the morning at about 2, because that's one of the best times to wake up. The first third, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong. To do your qiyam, it can be half an hour, it can be 1 hour. You can do your Quran, you read your Quran, you can do your zikir and everything else. You can salat and all, yeah. And then go back to your sleep. And where is my hold up. Oh, okay. Okay, here you go. Okay, tahajjud is in the last third, if I'm not mistaken. Please correct me again if I'm wrong. So your tahajjud is 2 to 8 plus 3, correct? So if you wake up at 4:30, you may not have enough time, so you may want to do this at 4 o'clock. Right, you may do it at 4 o'clock. It's up to you. Again, these are all my recommendations. For me, I take about 10 minutes to do this. So at 4:30, if I wake up, I can still do all. Oh, there you go. What am I saying? So your 4:30, your Salat Tahajjud is here. I'm going to cancel. Let's put it as green lah, huh? So we know that it's... I'm going to cancel this. And Tarawih. Let's color them green. Yeah, I think I'm not going to disturb the... Okay. I think I'll disturb. I think since I'm already at it, right? So all the green ones are all your ibadah periods, and it's beautiful. Okay. Yep. So for the day you wake up, that's it. And with this, right, if you calculate properly, it will be about 5 hours. about 5 hours of sleep, including these power naps here. Extremely important for you to push, so that you won't be too sleepy during the day. Okay. Yeah. Done. So that's for those of us who are not doing the full long absolute fast. But for some of us who want to do more than 16 hours or 16 hours, this is the thing that you need to do. Okay, don't go for long IF or absolute IF for now if you are not conditioned. Sorry about that. Okay. Do non-IF method is good also, because it's still 14 hours. It's still good. But if you want to do 16 hours, then have your sahur at 3 a.m. Okay, so you make some changes to your lifestyle. These are those who don't want to wake up so early and don't want to interrupt your sleep or your whatever activities that you want to do at about 2 to 3. Okay, so 4:30 wake up for your tahajjud. Okay, 4:30, followed by your 5:15 a.m. wake up squats and all. Alright, don't it. What am I doing? Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, so 5:15 you're doing your squats and everything else, and then have your water, set your intentions, extremely important. Shower up, and then black coffee, water again, and everything goes on as per normal, and this will make your absolute fast extremely or not extremely long, still okay. For many people, we've been doing 20 hours, so this is long. It's about 20 hours or so. For those of us who wants to do IF method, that's 16 hours only. You'd want to wake up at about where is it? 3. Where's my 3? Sorry. Here. So when you wake up for your qiyam, you can have your food here also. Okay, it's just that after food, I don't know whether you're able to sleep or not. You'll be so sleepy. So that's why it's up to you. Yeah, it's up to you whether your body can take it or not. Okay. So there you go, guys. If you have any questions, please let me know about it. What are the questions you have? For those non-Muslim VIPs who are watching this, thank you so much for learning how the Muslims to do things in the VIP during Ramadan. And if you want to give it a go and try it out, you are more than welcome to do this. In terms of health, it is super good, because when you do absolute fast, when you do long hours of fast, okay, with water. Okay, hold on. For you guys, you drink water, please. Please drink water. But if you do long hours of fast, 20 hours, 24 hours, especially 24 hours, is called autophagy fast. That is good for the regeneration of cells, and it's medically proven, and it's recommended by doctors for us to do this autophagy fast at times. Okay, not all the time, but at times. But this is about 20 hours. We have done this before. I do it nearly all the time. So if you can do this, go ahead. Otherwise, remember that you are supposed to go for the principle all the time. Okay, you do follow the principle of progression very closely, please. All right, safety is always first, and if you are unable to fast at all, do not fast. Break your fast as needed. Safety is always first, and of course, because of your intention, I'm gonna put your you would state your intention during iftar, right? During iftar, during Tarawih. Sorry, my mind is all over the place. So state your intention you're going to fast even before your sahur in the morning or after your Tarawih at night. Okay? Okay, guys, I'm going to link this up for you. The link is already here. So if you have any questions, please feel free to ask me. Alright, thank you, guys. Have a good Ramadan ahead. For my Muslim VIPs and friends out there, make sure that everything is safe, and may Allah reward you with kindness and accept all your good deeds during this blessed month. Yeah, take care. Assalamualaikum warahmatullah.